You're Pirates. Pride, tradition, passion. Be proud of who you are and what you are. You're Pirates. When they face adversity, plant their feet, take a brace, hit them right in the jaw, and say, bring it on. Want some, get some.
ECU Athletics and U.S. Cellular present the Ruffin McNeill Show. Brought to you by U.S. Cellular, the official wireless provider of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the Ruffin McNeill Show. A tough day for the Pirates here at Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington. Marshall with a victory over East Carolina. Marshall wins the East Division Championship of Conference USA with a 59-28 victory. We'll have highlights from that game. Also coming up, we'll check in with the Pirates and see what they did for Thanksgiving. And coming up, as always, another installment of Camp Connors. Jeff Connors, strength and conditioning coach at East Carolina, will drop by as always. Hang in there with us. Ruff will join me right after this.
The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Download the Mascot and Me app for iPhone and Android from U.S. Cellular to get your picture with Petey. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
Hey, I'm Bruce from his wireless company. He could have switched to U.S. Cellular and been rewarded with a new phone faster, but why do that when you can just make your old phone feel new again?
Happy birthday, honey.
Dad, this is my old phone.
No, it is not. It's got that new phone smell. Smell it. Smell it.
I did. It smells like lies.
Smells good to me.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better with reward points to get you new phones faster. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
It's college football season, and the orders are pouring in.
Sales spike, I'm happy.
Profits up, I'm happy.
Millions of fans, no time. I'm nervous.
Can we handle the logistics?
Use UPS. Digital tracking, proactive alerts, less paperwork. We save time, customers get what they need. Everybody's happy.
Hey! Buckeyes happy. Gators happy.
Hogs happy.
I'm happy.
Happy.
Happy. Happy.
It's a win.
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 Win! I love logistics.
Weather vanes are one of the oldest methods of weather prediction. While there are a multitude of designs, the most sensitive weather vane is this rather unattractive dish shape. It detects rain, sleet, snow, even wind. You know it's working because when the bad weather comes in, your TV signal goes out. Quite ingenious.
Outdated satellite technology is no match for clear, reliable TV from Suddenlink.
The Ruffin McNeill Show is brought to you by U.S. Cellular. Download the Mascot and Me app for iPhone and Android from U.S. Cellular to get your picture with Petey. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
Welcome back to the Ruffin McNeill Show. Some days just aren't your day. We sat here a week ago, Ruffin. It was a Pirates Day. You played great at NC State, and today kind of the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah, we haven't had many of these days. The first two losses we had were by 8 points, and this was a big game for us. And this is a game where both teams, you're facing two really good football teams. You have to make plays, and you have to be able to come back and make routine plays, but come back and play the next play. Marshall did a good job, better job than we did today, and my hat's off to Doc, and I wish him good luck in next week's championship game.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, they came out with their hair on fire. They had a big crowd here, and they just jumped on the Pirates early. It was just tough to dig out of a hole, wasn't it?
It was a game you can't make mistakes, and when you have a chance to make a play, you got to make it. And it was senior day for them. They had a lot of things at home here. It was a tough situation coming into a tough environment, but we played in tough environments all year long. I'm proud of our team, though, Jeff. We've done a lot of special things this year, and I told them that in the locker room. That's a great group. Kids, they all eyeballed me at the end of the game in that locker room, looking for the command influence. And I'm blessed to be around this team and staff. And I looked them in the eyes and told them, look, you've done a lot of special things this year as a team. We still have a season left, a bowl game left. We can finish with 10 wins and a bowl championship. Today was a tough day.
Let's roll those first half highlights. Good crowd in Huntington for this one, and we pick up action here, and Cato is sacked for a loss of 9 yards, and Darrell Johnson in his 48th start today. Ruff makes a big play.
That was a big play by Darrell. He did a good job, and we know Rakeem can scramble well, so it was a good play by Darrell right here.
And then here is their passing combination. They've been at it for 3 years here. Cato to Schuler goes for 49 yards, and these guys really work well together, don't they?
Yeah, they were teammates in high school, and they do a good job, have a great connection there, and it's a great toss and catch here by those two.
And then Johnson takes it in for 2 yards out, and Marshall has a 10-0 lead in the game as we pick up action a little bit further on now in the first quarter. And Cato runs this one in for 4 yards out for the touchdown. Marshall's up 17-0 as we pick up action now in the second quarter. And the Pirates coming up with a couple of big turnovers here, Ruff, as we see Talaferro take off on a 7-yard run. He coughs the ball up, and Chip Thompson comes up with a fumble recovery.
Yeah, it was a big play by our defense there. We were in a little bit of a hole, but great calls, turnover by Tease, and great recovery by Chip.
And then complimentary football, you like to talk about it. Shane Carden comes out, throws this one complete to Isaiah Jones, the outstanding freshman. Biggest play of the day here for 59 yards.
It was a big play for us, big catch by Isaiah, and great throw by Shane.
And the Pirates come right down the field, and then Tay Cooper, who's so good at taking the ball into the end zone from inside the 5-yard line, goes 2 yards for the touchdown here. And the Pirates get on the board. It's a 24-7 game. And then East Carolina coming back with still another turnover. Damon Magazoo makes this one, Ruff, his 4th of the year, the 10th of his career. That was big. He's in double figures now in career interceptions, and this was a big play.
It was a big play. It was a great read by Matt. Great call by Rick there, and it was a big play for us as a team.
And then Shane does a good job, too, on 3rd down and 6. He rushes for 8 yards and gets a first down. Pirates move the ball down the field, and you elect to go for the field goal here, and Warren Harvey hits it from 27 yards.
Yeah, I started to go for it here, but we needed points just to try to keep the difference there down, and Warren did a good job for us.
And the Pirates are right back in the game at halftime. It's 24-10. Well, as you just saw, the Pirates got behind 24-0, and then East Carolina came up with a couple of really nice turnovers, and a couple of guys in the secondary, a couple seniors came up big. Chip Thompson had the fumble recovery. Damon Magazoo had the interception, and all of a sudden, Ruff, you get some momentum, and you get 10 points on the board, so at halftime, you're right in a ball game.
Yep, it was big getting 2 turnovers. I wanted to get a touchdown there toward the end, but we settled for the field goal just to get the point difference there, but it was good. We kept fighting through that, and those 2 big turnovers for us.
So the Pirates are right in the game at halftime, 24-10. We'll come back and we'll look at those second half highlights right after this.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
The time to switch to Suddenlink is now. Get our best package with HDTV, internet, and home phone for just $30 per service monthly when you bundle. This package also includes TiVo Any-Room DVR service on up to 3 TVs for $19 a month, and your choice of an internet speed upgrade or Wi-Fi for only $10 a month, all with no contracts. Get TV, internet, and home phone for $30 each when you bundle. Switch now. Call 877-478-7860. Order Suddenlink today.
The Pirates return to Williams Arena at Minges Coliseum in November. Be part of the action-packed atmosphere as your CIT champion men's basketball team takes to the court. You'll be on your feet and cheering as Conference USA Coach of the Year Heather Macy leads the women's team back to postseason play. Get all 31 home men's and women's games for as low as $100. For tickets, call 252-737-4500 or visit ECUPirates.com.
The Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular, continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
Welcome back to the show. We talk about halftime adjustments a lot on the show, and Ruff, I would think, especially in this game, you guys had to kind of go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, we did. We made some moves, and the first thing we told them was make sure we start fast. I knew we need to have a great coverage by our coverage team coming out and stop by our defense and get the ball to our offense quickly, and we couldn't get that complementary team ball that we talked about playing, and they got a great return and took that first one in, and we never could come back and just get in sync there, and especially the second half. The most important part of the half is the first 5 minutes, and we just didn't begin quick like we needed to and like we asked and like we want to.
Ruff, did Marshall do anything defensively or offensively different than what you expected in this game?
Well, they played a little more odd front, but the base coverages were the same, about 60% man, 40% zone. They did a good job executing there. The one thing at going into the half I felt like we needed to do better, Jeff, was make routine plays, and the kids know that. Routine plays from tackles, throws, blocks, whatever, catches, what have you, and we didn't do enough of those, and we've done it all year as what we call have a high pile of routine plays. We just didn't make enough there in the first half, and the second half we just couldn't make enough too.
So let's now go to those second half highlights. As we start the second half, Breon Allen gets a chance to carry the football, and Ruff, he goes for 24 yards here on his biggest run of the day.
There's a great run here by Breon. He's really come on for us and become a weapon, and we need him to continue to improve.
And then Warren Harvey comes back in and kicks the field goal from 26 yards, 31-13 is the score. Good to see Warren get on the football field, and he was 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, it was good to see some positive plays there by Warren. I think it was great for his confidence. And again, I started going for him on fourth down, but really I wanted to, but the staff said, "Coach, let's go for 3 right here and get us down."
Marshall has a 31-13 lead, and then Carton's pass is intercepted here by Gary Thompson, and the Pirates go down 38-13.
Yeah, that was, just fell right in the right place. I don't know if he meant to do it. I'm sure he didn't, but it was a tough throw. We had a screen call there, and it would have been out the gate, but it was a good play by their guy.
It was, and then the Pirates come back with the football, and Carton throws this one complete to Justin Hardy for 19 yards, and Ruff, you could tell all day long, boy, he was drawing a lot of coverage.
Yeah, he was. They doubled him most of the day, and he just kept fighting to get open. That's Deuce, and it was a great catch here by him.
Yeah, but then the Pirates come back, and they get the touchdown here as Shane did a really good job on this call. 3rd down and goal. He goes for 7 yards in the TD.
Yeah, that was good call, and good call by Lincoln, and good job by Shane.
38-20 is our score. We go into the fourth quarter of play, and the Pirates with the football, and Carton continues to throw the ball, and this one goes to Isaiah Jones, and this one goes for 19 yards.
Yeah, we're just going to keep on fighting. The kids never give up, and that's what they look for, and they believe in us. And that's great toss here by Shane.
And then Vintavious Cooper takes it in from 2 yards out. Again, he's so good down near the goal line. He gets the touchdown. You go for 2 here, and Bryce Williams makes the catch in the end zone on the 2-point conversion. This had to be big for Bryce because he started his career here at Marshall.
It was big, and it was a great catch by Bryce. And I just make sure the kids know we'll never stop fighting, and we'll keep going and trying to win the football game.
And the Pirates did fight to the end. Marshall wins it by the final of 59-28.
Definitely disappointed. Terrible outcome. We ain't played way less than what we are definitely capable of, and just overall disappointing day. We try to refocus as best as possible, get every mistake and everything that went wrong this game, and try to, knock it off as best as possible. You get back in the film room on Sunday and find out weaknesses and different mistakes that we made during the game and try to capitalize on it for next game for the bowl game.
They changed their coverages a little bit. They were pretty they couldn't really figure it out too early what they were doing, but I thought as soon as we figured it out, we were doing a great job. And then just like I said, we were playing from behind. We weren't playing our best offense, and we had some things not go our way.
And we usually do a great job of starting fast. We came in, we weren't collecting those first couple of drives, everything going, and we had to play from behind the whole game. And we just had a lot of things not go our way. A few tip balls that just happened to pop into their hands, and we're a lot better than that. We are a lot better than that. We know that, but today just wasn't our day.
Shane Carton, as we all know, he's had a terrific year. I know the guys had to be disappointed. They didn't really play up to their potential today, Ruff.
This group has a lot of pride. They're Pirates, and they have a lot of pride and passion, and and care about the university. And we have a level of performance and standing by everyone in the program. And we felt we all could have done better, coached or played and what have you. And Shane's one of our leaders. He's Captain Carden, and he spoke for the group, and we know there's some things we could have done a lot better. But when you get an opportunity like this, you got to do them right then. That's the time you have to make the play, and you have to finish the play then. And we just didn't have enough of those today.
Yeah, in the second half, it seemed like if you guys would have gotten off to a little bit better start because you had a little momentum going into the locker room at halftime, that maybe you could get yourselves back even more in this game.
Well, we didn't feel out of place at half. We felt like we had a chance to come back and we'd done some things, and we felt like anything that hurt us we could correct. And I keep mentioning routine plays. That could be from fundamentals to what have you. Those things we felt we could correct, and we talked about it, adjusted at half. And our kids have handled adjustments all year long at half. We really embraced it and been able to carry it over from locker room to sideline, to the field. And today we just couldn't pull it off today.
We'll have more with Ruff right after this.
North Carolina has thousands of miles of road, and they can take you just about anywhere. And with Nationwide Insurance, the #1 insurance provider in North Carolina, you'll be protected on all of them. So whether you find yourself on the Blue Ridge Parkway or cruising along the Beltline, Nationwide Insurance has you covered. Nationwide is on your side.
For a free quote, call your local Nationwide Insurance agent, Brian Hudson in Nashville or John Gavigan in New Bern.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
Weather vanes are one of the oldest methods of weather prediction. While there are a multitude of designs, the most sensitive weather vane is this rather unattractive dish shape. It detects rain, sleet, snow, even wind. You know it's working because when the bad weather comes in, your TV signal goes out. Quite ingenious.
Outdated satellite technology is no match for clear, reliable TV from Suddenlink.
The Ruffin McNeill Show, presented by U.S. Cellular, continues with sponsorship by BB&T, sharing knowledge for a brighter direction.
College football seasons are tough this kind of year because the season's still going on and it's Thanksgiving. And I know, Ruff, you're always trying to create a home environment for the guys, not only during the holidays, but all the time. And so you have a chance to get the guys together, don't you?
Yeah, we have a family atmosphere here. There's two kinds of atmospheres. One is a business, a CEO type, and one's a family, and that's what we choose to do here, our environment. That's the environment I operate in, and our kids do. They understand that when they come here, I'm dad, and the coaches are the uncles, and they got a bunch of brothers. So anytime we can have any kind of family type deal, and Arlene's the same way. She's their mom. So anytime we can do something family oriented, we will do that.
These kids are grounded, and I think most of them really do appreciate the opportunity to be here, play football, get an education. They're thankful for a lot of things, aren't they?
They are. Our kids are thankful for them, and they show it to you, and they tell you thank you time and time again. Everything. I love them. That's why I'm honored to be their coach and very honored to be around them. I'm very honored to be at East Carolina, period. But these kids we have a great group of kids here.
These kids are very grateful. They're very thankful, and let's just see how much.
One, just thankful to be alive. Secondly, to be blessed with the family and the support that I have. And thirdly, to be a part of this team and this organization. I've learned a lot from this program, from this coaching staff, from players in here. So I'm definitely thankful for that.
Thankful for the family. You know, I wouldn't be here without them, especially East Carolina. You know, just the family that's made me work hard to really appreciate everything I have.
I'm thankful for this opportunity that I've been given by ECU, Coach Ruffin in this program. I'm thankful for where I am. I'm so blessed to have such a great family. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I can't say anymore. I've been given so much in my life that I really don't deserve.
You know, I'm thankful for my family and, you know, God keeping us healthy. You know, luckily I've been blessed with a phenomenal family that's very loving and caring. And, you know, I'm thankful to be where I'm at today, being around great people every day with the coaches and, you know, the teammates that I have. It's just a great environment to be around.
I'm Josh Smith, and my Live Fearless moment was in the West Virginia game in the 2008 season.
Mountaineers with the ball, and here's White out of the shotgun. Looking, going to take off and run again. And this time, he's brought down from behind at about the 48-yard line.
It was a surreal, it's a moment that you don't think about till after you watch film. Clifford Snow, our operations guy, grabbed me and shook me within an inch of my life on the sideline. In the middle of a game, you don't just think to myself, oh my God, I just sacked Pat White. It's more of just a celebration with the team, but afterwards realizing what we had done and how bad we had really beaten them, that was when it all kind of sank in and that feeling hit me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today we're with another freshman, Trayvon Simmons, and Trayvon's got some really good footwork, and he's going to be competing for one of the spots at corner this spring. He's redshirted. He's been with our developmental group. He's doing a great job. And today what we're going to do is some position-specific work that we do during the winter months with our defensive backs. This first drill is a transition drill, and this is the first time I've actually seen this drill done this way. And this is the way that Coach Rick Smith directs the drill. So obviously in the off season, we want to make sure that we're doing the same type of things that are going to be taught in season. All right, ready? Go. Good. The next drill is another transition drill, where basically what we're going to do is we're going to pedal, then we're going to turn, and then we're going to transition back. The last thing we always do in these drills is come to balance on a coach. Good. Another drill that we're going to do today is a basic speed turn. This is a common drill that defensive backs use, and we feel that it's another drill that's going to help our defensive backs get better because we're going to get a lot of reps during the winter months. You can see that Trayvon is a very fluid athlete, and it's very important for us to find corners for this spring because that position is extremely important. We're really excited about what Trayvon could bring to the table here for the Pirates.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
North Carolina has thousands of miles of road, and they can take you just about anywhere. And with Nationwide Insurance, the #1 insurance provider in North Carolina, you'll be protected on all of them. So whether you find yourself on the Blue Ridge Parkway or cruising along the Beltline, Nationwide Insurance has you covered. Nationwide is on your side.
For a free quote, call your local Nationwide insurance agent, Brian Hudson in Nashville or John Gavigan in New Bern.
From North Carolina's leader in distance education, a degree from an established university, an opportunity for a brighter future, a real option for adult learners. East Carolina University.
I'm Bruce from their wireless company.
They could get reception where they need it with U.S. Cellular, but why miss a chance to get closer with your neighbors?
Phyllis, call the sheriff. Signal searching varmints! Get your own reception!
All right, see you tomorrow, everybody.
U.S. Cellular believes you deserve better, with national coverage where and when you need it. U.S. Cellular. Hello, better.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the Eye Care Center. Eye doctors focused on you and the official eye care provider of the Pirates.
The good news is the Pirates still have a football game to go. We don't know where yet, but East Carolina will be participating in a bowl game. And Ruff, so much to play for. A 10-win season, a chance to win a bowl championship. I mean, you guys have a lot yet to play for.
We do. I think we've had a great season. We didn't end the way we wanted to, but we have a game left, and there's only 70 teams that play, 35 bowl games, and we're one of those 70 teams that are playing. So we know we're bowling somewhere, and going bowling is special. I've learned that here in this business of college ball. And going bowling is special. We have a great fan base that travels well. We have a great football team that'll be a great draw for any bowl team, and we're looking forward to the next challenge.
You had a chance to win 10 games and win a bowl game. Pirates haven't won a bowl game for a while. You got to go back to Hawaii before you were here. So, I mean, you've got a lot of things that you can challenge these guys with.
Yeah, we do, and we have, and we're getting challenging right after the game, and we'll take it one day at a time. They got to make it through exams first, and then we'll have a bowl prep for them ready to go from exams are first, and then we'll have a practice and lift schedule going on from that to the bowl game we're chosen, which will be after the championship game, and we'll be ready for it.
And I know how you guys are, how our coaches are. You get that extra practice time in December, which I know you're going to enjoy too.
Yeah, we will. We'll get extra time to train our young guys for next year, and the guys then going to the bowl game. And then on top of that, we have a chance to get on road recruiting. We'll begin that Sunday, and we look forward to both of those. But preparation for the bowl game and going there to be successful is our first goal.
Ruff, we'll have another show for the bowl season. Again, thanks so much. Your cooperation's great each and every week. Brian Meador, got to give him a big tip of the cap. He puts things together. He's the guy that really works on this show. You know it?
Yeah, B. Mead is the one that gets it all done, and you and I are blessed to work together. I'm blessed to be with you, Jeff, and Brian, and what a great job y'all are doing. Thank y'all for taking care of me. I love you guys.
Well, thanks a lot, Ruff, and also a big thanks to our sponsors as well. We'll have Ruff with us here in just a few weeks, and we'll have our bowl show coming up as well. Thanks so much for being with us from Huntington, and we'll see you next week on the Jeff Lebo Basketball Show. Have a great week, everybody.
The Ruffin McNeill Show has been presented by U.S. Cellular. Hello, better. The Ruffin McNeill Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.